Hi, how you doing, bro?
Yo, I think it's better though. Yeah.
So the voice is better, but my face is not actually fitting in the camera now.
Bro, he's one of those two. He's always one of those two. What the hell?
Okay, is it better now? So
Yeah, it's much better.
it's much better. Okay. So let's do this, man. We're gonna do a deep dive into Epstein files today. That's what we want to do, and we want to see the relationship of Donald Trump and Epstein themselves, Donald Trump himself
Yeah,
with Epstein. Because a lot of people have actually tried to support Donald Trump. Like they're trying to cover Donald Trump as well.
yeah.
Through the Epstein files, you will find out some people on the right actually, like you will see the what's his name, man, the FBI director, Cash Patel,
Catch
totally trying
Patel, yeah.
to you're totally trying to cover up Donald Trump. Like anytime they're asking him, like, would the guys be prosecuted? Well, who are present in the Epstein file or on the Epstein Island? He's like, with the information that we have, we haven't been able to find anything. And yeah, these are the kind of statements that he's been giving. So I don't really trust the department anymore.
I
But
think
let's
I
see.
think it might be a threat of him getting fired as well if he goes too hard on Trump. That's what it felt like to me, because he just, bro, the way he was just defending the Epstein files and stuff, it was ridiculous.
Exactly, exactly. It is very. I don't even know how these people are actually living a life. But you get a threat of getting
He
fired,
took
like
an
that's
oath.
that's
He took an oath saying Donald Trump isn't in Epstein file or something like that. He took a very
yeah,
bad
yeah.
oath. Yeah.
I mean, some of the Republicans have been lying. Like now there are people in the comment section that are actually arguing. Like, is it wrong to rape a person? Is it wrong to have sex with a 13-year-old? Is wrong to have those things? And one of the guys I saw, like, he's probably a very high level in DOJ, like Department of Justice, and he's basically
Mhm.
saying that just because you're going to Epstein Island and just because you're partying with Epstein doesn't really mean that it's you're convicted of a crime. But that's
Well,
not
bro,
what we mean.
yeah, he's so stupid. His point is so stupid. That the parties was basically him having orgies with underage
The parties
girls.
are orgies, basically. The
Yeah,
parties are orgies. And are you not? Do you not know that Epstein is actually convicted of sexual crimes? They're saying you
yeah,
went to the island, but you don't even know about Epstein. Dude, you guys have been partying in like 2012, 2013, 2014. Epstein was convicted of his crimes in 2006. That's when the
yeah.
accusations were actually made. So it's not like
Okay,
he didn't know anything.
let's just say okay, even if those guys didn't take part in orgies, right? But they were present. They saw underage minors get like
Exactly. How did you not
have
report it?
orgies. Yeah, they saw
Yeah,
everything.
they
That's
saw
like basically
everything.
having a child porn on your phone. You know that? That's literally like
Exactly.
that.
It's literally like that, and it gets worse when there's things about like the death, when there's things about cannibalism, when there's things about the blood
Oh yeah,
rituals,
yeah.
and like people actually
That's actually
when
true
there's
as well.
things about when there's things about 13-year-olds giving birth, and when there's 13-year-olds being thrown down the river,
Yep. And Donald Trump
the
was there,
child,
right?
and Donald Trump was there, the child being thrown down in the river. So we are
Yep.
actually going to go through the emails that would be indefensible,
Yep.
and I want to see how people actually defend it. Like there is no defense, there is no justification.
Yeah,
Okay,
read them up, please. I wanna hear these as
let's
well.
go through the emails. How are you going to defend this part? By the way, did you see Andrew Tate's new interview on Piers Morgan?
I didn't actually.
And Pierce actually tried to push him on the points that he made. Remember, on the right after the Epstein files release date,
Yeah.
Andrew Tate is actually making tweet and is like, "I miss human trafficking." This is one of those. And second one is like, it's about the thing about the Epstein files is that the girls are lying whores. They will lie about anything.
He
Dude,
said that?
he said that the girls. Later, those tweets were actually taken off by his team.
Dude,
That's what
how is
he's
he
saying.
saying that? That's like underage girls. What they
That's
weren't
about
even
the underage
tweeting
girls.
that.
Like, what do you mean? Like, what's the point of saying they're lying whores?
Yeah. He's boy, he's actually what do you call it? He's actually a puppet to his master, no?
He's a puppet, or he's a puppet.
Yeah. I think he's a sold out to Israelis or something. Or probably Trump teams or something like that.
Okay, by the way, they've taken so many emails about Donald Trump that were mentioning Donald Trump. There is only like 1,000 left, I think.
Yeah, yeah,
There were
they
5,000
taken
something. There's
a
only
lot of
1,000
them away,
something
yeah.
left. Yeah, yeah,
But there is a website where they as soon as they uploaded all the files, it's still
yeah.
saved there. There is a website. I forgot what it was called.
Okay. Thank God somebody
I
actually
will
did their
share it
work.
to you. I will share it to you.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, definitely, definitely do that. And let me just go pull up some of the more emails.
Yeah. Did you read through all of it?
Okay, so I've not seen all of the Epstein files. I did go through some of the Epstein files myself,
Hmm.
but the ones that I'm trying to pull through. Okay, there's one email from Glenn Maxwell,
Yeah.
Ghislaine Maxwell, and she's saying, "I want you to realize that the dog that hasn't barked is Trump. Victim spent hours at my house with him. That
Victim
was like a
spent.
victim spent hours at my house with him. He has never once been mentioned. Police chief." Okay, so by the way, this is confirmed from the emails. And by the way, this email actually came out a long time ago as well. This email is from 2011. So Glenn
Wow.
Maxwell herself, she's saying that the dog that hasn't barked is Trump. This guy actually spent hours with the victim. So you know the
Yeah.
victim that actually Epstein was convicted of when he actually got caught.
Yeah.
Trump spent hours with that victim in Epstein's house.
Oh my god.
He spent hours. What was he doing, by the
Yeah,
way?
he was probably having biscuit and tea, right?
Yeah, but he was probably having like what was he doing? Yeah, how are you gonna defend this? Exactly. And then why would she send an email, by the way? Why would she try to set up Trump like this?
Yeah,
Right?
exactly. Yeah.
And Mar-a-Lago. Okay, Trump said that he asked, okay, there's so many names that are redacting, dude. There's so much information they're redacting in
Yeah,
the email.
there is. Yeah,
I hate
and
that
they're
as well.
not
Okay.
doing a good job, like redacting it.
They're not even doing a good job redacting it. Yeah. Trump said he asked me to resign over a member. Of course, he knew about the girls as he asked Ghislaine to stop. Okay, this guy, the other guy, is talking to Ghislaine back, the one that Ghislaine actually mentioned, Maxwell. Uh, he said, of course, he knew about the girls as he asked about Ghislaine to stop. And then Michael Wolff, he sends an email to Jeffrey Epstein. He says, I think you should let him hang himself.
Huh?
If he says he hasn't been on the plane to the house,
Yeah.
then he gives you a valuable PR and political currency. You can hang him in a way that potentially generates a positive benefit for you. And if it really looks like he could win, you could save him generating a debt. Of course, it is possible that when asked, he will say Jeffrey is a great guy and has gotten a raw deal and is a victim of political correctness, which needs to be outlawed in a Trump regime. Who is he sending the email to, by the way? He's sending the email to Jeffrey G. Vacation. G. Vacation. So he's sending the email to Jeffrey Epstein. I think you should
Yeah.
let him hang himself. Is
Hang
the
himself
email?
in a what way? As in, like, let
I
him
don't even
set
know if
himself up, or like
I don't know
legitimately
if
hang
it literally
himself.
means. I don't know if it literally means that. So I think Jeffrey. So first, I hear CNN planning to ask Trump tonight about his relationship with you. Oh, okay, okay. So that's a reply to Jeffrey because Jeffrey emailed him first, and Jeffrey was
Yeah.
actually saying, I hear CNN planning to ask Trump tonight with his relationship with you,
Oh, okay, okay, yeah,
either on air or in Scrum afterwards."
yeah.
And that was then to reply to that was, I think you should let him hang himself.
Uh,
So they
so
were
let him
probably
go
just
to
asking about like,
CNN interview, right? And
yeah,
ask
because
the
if they
question.
interview Trump, and Trump might actually say something
Yeah.
about Jeffrey Epstein because he had all the information. So
Yep.
that was about that. I want you to have the dog in the market. So I mean, these are pretty crazy emails. Trump was not allowed to do the paper reviews. Needs to be okay. So later, Trump had that interview, and he was not asked about Epstein in that interview. The Democrats selectively leaked demos to the liberal media to create a fake narrative to smear President Trump. Unnamed victim reference in these emails. Okay, so this website I think is a pretty pro-Trump website. I think
Hmm.
the one that I'm checking the emails on, breaking down the ball. Okay, let me be more specific with emails.
Yeah.
30. Okay, 16 women have come forward with allegations against Donald Trump, each accusing him of inappropriate conduct. The most recent from writer and columnist Jean Carroll appeared in magazine on Friday. Okay, so
16 women.
16 women have actually come up about the accusations against Trump.
At least one of them has to be true, you know.
Okay, there's so many things that have leaked, by the way. It's even before the Epstein files, actually, in which so there's like Access Hollywood tape on October 7th, 2016.
Yeah.
Four other women have publicly said Mr. Trump walked in on them and other pageant contestants while they were undressing. BuzzFeed
Hmm.
reports another three women have confirmed that the pageant stories but did not want their names used.
Damn.
Mm, okay, now
Yeah,
let's go
see,
through the
Trump
women.
is a confirmed pedophile.
Trump is a confirmed pedophile. There's so many reports, even from like
Yeah.
1990s. We're not even talking about the Epstein files. Even before that, it was kind of like it was confirmed that he was doing this. I didn't have much
Yep.
information about this because I didn't have time to read about this. But now everything is coming out, and we know he's been doing this.
Yep.
So the first one is Christine Anderson. So we're talking about early 1990s now.
Hmm.
Anderson says she was in Manhattan bar with friends when the person next to her reached up her skirt and touched her vagina through her underwear. She says she turned and recognized the person as Donald Trump.
Oh
So he was doing that in a bar.
my.
He was doing that. By the way, remember that quote by Donald Trump, grabbing him by the pussy?
Yeah.
Remember that one? How confidently he said, and he actually got caught by the media because he didn't know he was in
Oh my
camera.
god.
And he was trying to explain himself. It's like, I'm not saying that you just do that. I was saying that when you're a star, you can actually do it because they wouldn't say anything about it.
Damn, he meant that.
But it seems like he's been doing it from the early 90s. Okay. Then there's Gene Carroll from 1995 to early 1996, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Carroll describes running into Trump in a department store, where
Okay.
she says he recognized her for her widely read advice column.
Uh-huh.
Carol says that they went into dressing room after Trump asked for her advice on a present laundry for another woman. Inside, she alleges that he shoved her against a wall, forcing his fingers around my private area, uh,
Fuck
thrust
it.
his penis halfway
Yeah.
or completely, I'm not certain, inside me. A senior White House official issued a statement to New York Magazine calling the accusation a completely false and unrealistic story. Okay, somebody is calling this accusation a completely false and unrealistic story. I don't know, man. This guy's got a lot of money. He could
But
probably
bro,
pay
like
people.
so many like these accusations, they're just like, oh yeah, it's false. It's just rumors, blah blah. So all of them are just false against Trump.
Yeah, how are you gonna say that all of
But
them are actually false?
against Bill Clinton, all of it is right, isn't
Against
it?
Bill Clinton, all of that is right. Yeah, of course, because he's a Democrat.
Yeah.
It's
What
it's a
the
little bit
hell?
different. Donald Trump has got more money, obviously, so he's got more chances. He's very good at the diplomatic relations and stuff. He knows a lot of people in the government.
America is just
Okay,
ran by pedophiles, bro. That's actually
okay,
insane.
now imagine all of that is true. Dude,
Even
even if like
Elon Musk, bro.
5% of it,
Elon Musk was begging to go on the island, bro. What the fuck? And
Musk was
Jeffrey
actually begging
Epstein,
to go on the island.
yeah, he was
Musk was
begging, bro,
actually, yeah,
in
yeah.
the
And according to
emails.
Musk, when the emails didn't come out, actually, Musk was like, Epstein was calling me to come to the island, and I was like, I was denying it because I didn't want to go to the island.
Yeah, yeah, bro.
Apparently,
It was
that didn't
completely the
turn out to be the
opposite.
story. How many emails did he send to Epstein? He was like,
Yeah.
Epstein, I'm really busy with the space project and this. Can I come to the island? He's like,
And
the
he's like, "Oh,
peaceful
tell me when is the wildest party?
wildest
I'll
party. He's like,
come."
peaceful experience is the opposite of what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for anything peaceful. Wildest party. Tell me what.
Oh my God,
All
even
right.
Elon
By the way,
Musk, bro.
what happened, by the way?
Yeah,
First, Elon Musk was really saying that he wasn't mentioning anything about the Epstein files, but then he later started saying that Donald Trump was on the Epstein island. You
yeah,
know
I
why
remember.
he
Yeah.
started calling that? You know why he started saying that?
Mm-hmm.
Because I think they didn't take him to the island, right? He really wanted to go to the island, but he
Yeah,
couldn't go to the
that's
island.
true.
And
Yep.
then he's like, everybody else is partying, all the cool kids are having fun over at the island,
Yep.
and I'm just at home. I can't get to have any fun. So
Yep.
then he was like, okay, Trump was at the island.
Yep. He's like, oh, let me destroy his rep.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, at some point, even Elon Musk wants to run for US president as well. Because how much he's involved with the politics already. Do you not
How much
think?
is involved with the politics? How much influence has he got social media? Like
Yeah.
Twitter, he's got Twitter, right? So he can push the algorithms, bro. You get controlled by the social media. Imagine if Elon Musk is actually running for the president on Twitter. That's going to be the free speech. You
Yep.
just push the agenda, and anybody
Yeah.
who's talking like in favor of Elon Musk, they will get views. because they also
Yeah, that's
control who
true.
gets the views, who doesn't get the views. So it means all the social media
Exactly.
influencers, they would want to produce the videos that will get them views.
Yeah.
The supporting Elon Musk. Yeah,
So I feel like that's one of the reasons why he's like, how do you say it? Was saying Donald Trump was on Epstein file, not because he's gonna become a president. That's, I don't know about that, but because
yeah,
he's basically gonna say that, oh look, you U.S. presidents are kind of shit, and eventually when he
yeah,
gets the age and when he basically has a team that he can run for the president, then a lot of people are gonna be like, oh okay, he's exposing these presidents, he's the right chosen one, you know?
yeah. I mean, Trump kind of did the same thing with like Hillary Clinton. Both of those guys were present
Yeah,
at the island,
yeah, that's
but you
true.
could see they were having face-to-face conversations, interactions, and Trump is actually putting her on the spot and is accusing of her of something that he was doing at the same time as well. He was
Yeah,
talking about the Bill Clinton sexual assault, but this guy's been doing the same thing.
he's been
So,
doing the same thing. Yeah,
and
exactly.
Hillary probably knew because Clinton and Donald Trump they both have been to the island, but she had to keep her mouth shut. She couldn't say anything because
Yeah, she must have been
if
like,
she
oh, there's more exposure, then he's gonna say more. Then I'm gonna
yeah,
have
then
to
he's going
say
to say
more. It's
more
just
than the
gonna,
pictures actually come out and the emails. If actually emails come out, then we're just done. So she had to keep her mouth shut.
yeah.
Okay, the third woman. So let's go to the third woman. That's Rachel Crooks from
Okay.
2005. That was in the New York Times on October 12th, 2016. A 22-year-old receptionist at the time, Crooks said Trump gave her an unwanted kiss on the mouth after meeting him in 2005.
Damn.
So he has done an unwanted kiss so far.
Hmm.
He's done a lot of stuff. Okay, another one, Jane Doe, Katie Johnson. So that is in 1994, lawsuit filed in June 2016.
Hmm.
Uh, Jane Doe is an unnamed plaintiff who has also gone by Katie Johnson in legal papers. She claims she was repeatedly raped by Trump and Jeffrey Epstein at Epstein's New York City apartment in 1994 when she was 13 years old. A witness, also given as pseudonym Tiffany Doe, said she recruited Jane Doe and others.
Yeah.
Oh, Doe, using the name Johnson, gave an interview to the Daily Mail in which she said she did not know that Trump was at the time of the alleged attack, that identified him later when she saw him on television. It is not known why she withdrew the lawsuit. She has not spoken publicly or withdrawn her rape allegation since then. So basically, Epstein and Donald Trump, they both were raping her. So, dude, that wouldn't surprise me because they were also sharing a girlfriend, right?
Yep.
They also shared a girlfriend for like a couple of years. So
Well, they were like best buddies, and I find it
they
hilarious
were
how
like best buddies. Both they were going to the
how
party.
Donald Trump in
It,
the as soon as Epstein files were getting released, he's like, I
yeah,
don't know Epstein file. I don't know Epstein.
I don't know, Epstein. Dude. Even I think Elon Musk is also a very good friend of Epstein because I've been going through some of the emails of Elon Musk and Epstein as well, like back and forth.
Yeah.
They were having drinks. They were also having lunch.
Oh wow.
You see, there was a lot of back and forth. There's a lot of emails sent from like both parties. Okay, so
Damn.
the next one is Jessica Drake. Okay, Drake says Trump invited her to the room where he was staying
Drake.
in Lake Tahoe. So Jessica
Oh,
Drake is the name of the girl. I don't know Trump is. I don't think Trump is in the men yet. Well, he was touching Bill Clinton according
he
to
was
some of the emails,
talking
right?
Bill Clinton.
I think when the first batch of Epstein emails came.
Oh yeah, I think there was something like
Yeah.
that.
In the room, she says he grabbed, hugged, and kissed her, and two other women who accompanied her without permission. Later, she alleges that Trump called her and pressed her to return to his room, offering
Mhm.
10,000 at one point. Drake says she declined. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, so there's a lot of like stuff going on from before, but I want to go specifically to the Epstein files. I don't know if there's any stuff about the Epstein files over here. I want Trump. Let me see Trump with the. Oh yeah, this is the one I want to go to. This is the one I want to go to. Okay, how are you going to defend this one? My laptop is just opening this one. But you see how much influence Epstein has. How many governments was he controlling? Like he's got a USA government. He knows
He has Norwegian as well, right?
Norwegian
No,
government. That's why he was
yeah,
asking to meet Putin
yeah, and
and
UK, the
the government. He's
what
got
was that
people in the
guy's name?
government. Andrew.
The royal family, Andrew.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So he knows some people from the UK government as well. And these are the names that have actually come out. They're names that have been redacted
yeah.
on the file, so we don't even know like how many other people are actually involved in this. Why have they taken it off? So why have they the website? Why am I not able to reach the website?
Refresh maybe.
It does not for the allegations. Okay, Trump traveled on at least 8 Epstein flights. I mean, people were saying there were 20 Epstein flights, but at least 8 Epstein flights have been confirmed. Um, during the 3 years time period, including when we would expect to charge in a Maxwell case in reference to Ghislaine Maxwell, an accomplice of Epstein, who is currently serving a 20-year sentence for trafficking underage girls. I'm pretty sure Erica Kirk was also doing the same thing in Romania. You know, she was working in a kids charity
Oh wow.
where a lot of kids actually went missing. By the way,
Wait.
so she must
So what's your theory on that?
Erica Kirk. I think she must
Yeah,
have been trafficking kids too.
trafficking
She
kids
met
from there
she met
to
Charlie Kirk through
Jeffrey
Donald Trump.
Epstein, right?
Yeah, yeah, Charlie Kirk did not know her. She met Charlie Kirk through Donald Trump, and
Oh,
she was like the Miss America or something. She was doing some sort of competition, or like Miss America or Miss State, Miss Arizona probably. She was doing
okay.
that. But Charlie Kirk, yeah, Charlie Kirk saw her for the first time, and he said that he fell in love with her for the first time when he saw her. And I don't
Hmm.
know what magic she was doing. Obviously, there must have been something, right? Must have been she must have been
Yeah,
there to seduce him. It's not like he just fell in love with her. He just saw her for the first time and he fell in love.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, and her so she's banned from the charity, by the way, because they found out about. So her whole family is banned from there, from
Wait,
Romania, from the charity that she
so
was working in.
why did she get banned? Do you know the?
That charity was involved in sexual trafficking. They were trafficking
So she
kids.
was involved. She was involved somewhat.
That was the fact. That's the fact. So was she involved herself? I don't know if that has come out, but that thing is banned. I think the
Hmm.
charity herself, the charity itself is banned.
Wow.
Okay. We've just. Well, let me go to the emails again. Oh, introducing a 14-year-old Doe to Donald Trump. Epstein elbowed Trump, playfully asking him, referring to Doe, this is a good one, right?
Yeah.
Trump smiled and nodded in agreement. They both chuckled, and Doe felt uncomfortable,
Hmm.
but at the time was too young to understand why, the document reads. Okay, so Epstein actually looks at Trump, and they're talking about like a 14-year-old,
Hmm.
and Doe is sitting over there as well. Epstein's like, what do you think about her? And this is a
This
good one,
guy
right?
is
Trump
unreal.
smiled and nodded in agreement. Trump is like, yes. What an asshole Trump is.
What the fuck is wrong with
Yeah.
Trump, bro?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So, possible suicide attempt by Epstein while in police custody 2 weeks after his arrest for sex traffic charges, and around 2 weeks before his death. Other documents show that Epstein was put on suicide watch for the first 2 days following his arrest.
Hmm.
Wow, he was put on like suicide arrest, so they knew he was going to commit a suicide, or at least they thought he was going to commit a suicide.
Hmm.
Um, the Southern District of Flag. Let me check this thing. Man, there's stuff about like the. I can go to the Department of Justice website to be honest. There's this like stuff in the New York Times as well, but I don't know if I'm gonna
You have
trust the New
a
York Times.
comment from Blue Vegeta.
Who will win, you versus Donald Trump? I will whoop Donald Trump. I will make him pay for every single thing that he did. To be honest, what's your opinion on Donald Trump? By the way, what's your opinion on the acts that he committed on the Epstein Island?
Read out some of the emails to him.
Okay, da.
He's gonna bomb him. He's gonna show him his dick in show.
I'm gonna, dude, Donald Trump is an old dude. I will beat him anywhere that I want. I'll choke him out. Actually, I will inflict punishment on him. I can knock him out easily, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna inflict. I'm gonna make him pay for every single crime that he committed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Just
punch him and I'm
just
gonna
ask him
talk to
how
him.
you want to be punished.
How you want to be punished? I'm gonna talk to him and I'm gonna punch him.
Did you find it?
Mm, the thing is, New York Times is not very. New York Times is very biased. They're trying to protect Trump, so I'm not gonna be able to find the actual ones. Okay, I need
Mhm.
just need to. I'm going to the Department of Justice website, like the actual website. There's gonna be too many emails. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find the ones that I'm looking for. But yeah, I'm gonna write Donald Trump's name now. So I am on Department of Justice website now to
I
actually follow
think
the
this
5 feet.
guy is in the guy list. What does he mean?
I think this guy
Is he saying
is
that you're in Epstein list? He's
in that guy list. This guy's in that guy list.
what does that even mean?
Search Epstein files. Okay, go to DOG disclosures. DOG disclosures.
He said yes.
Epstein files.
He said
I
you're
don't
in
know, dude.
Epstein files.
Ooh, that's a big claim. Okay, we're gonna search up Donald Trump now. Oh, bro, there's so many files. That's a problem, right? There's just too many files coming up. Okay, I open up one of the emails.
He's asking where are you from?
So we are
From
actually living in
Epstein
London at the
file.
moment, but we're from Pakistan. Where are you from, my son?
He's
Oh
from
wow, we're
Epstein
calling you
Island.
my son. I'm from Bermuda Triangle. That's where I was born. I spent most of my life in Antarctica. Then I spent a bit of time in Greenland as well.
Earphone guy. So he's talking about me. I'm from Epstein Island. I have seen you in London, my son. You cannot lie. Who is this guy?
Have you seen?
Where did you see
I've
me?
seen you in London, my son. You have seen me in London. Mm.
He's probably
Wait, do we
stalking me.
train together? Do we train together? By the way, you cannot lie. Uh,
Dude, why are you drinking? Is that a sauce?
no, it's just a protein shake that I'm drinking.
It looks like a sauce. Oh,
One second, I'm trying to pull up the data. Jeffrey Epstein had a son, according to the email, among the documents released by the U.S. government on Friday. Uh,
Do you find it?
I mean, this email is about like an Epstein's son. Epstein had a son.
Oh wow.
You have disappeared. I did not know you were having a baby. It was crystal clear to me that you were only friends with me to get to Andrew, and that really hurt me deeply. More than you will know, it reads. Who's saying that? It is likely that Sarah is Sarah Ferguson, the ex-wife wife of Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, to suggest that he is the Duke. Uh,
He's basically looking
Regarding the
for emails on Epstein files related to Donald Trump.
oh my god, how Trump is named in the latest batch of the Epstein files.
Wow, how latest is that match?
That is the latest one. The only thing is because my laptop is a work laptop,
Yeah.
it doesn't let me access all the websites.
Mm.
So the one that I was looking at, which had like all the emails about Donald Trump, it's not letting me access that one. Okay,
Fuck,
now I can see
man.
this. Yeah, I can see this one now. Okay, let me check this one out. There's so many pictures of Epstein and Donald Trump, by the way.
Oh, bro, they were best buddies. They had same girlfriend. They were
Have you been
picking the
seeing?
same
They had the
girl
same
and all.
girlfriend. They were going to the same island. They were hanging out together.
Yeah.
Did you see that? By the way, did you see the stuff about like cannibalism, eating kids, and then
I
drinking the
heard
blood?
about it, but I haven't. I don't know if they were doing that on Epstein Island or not.
Dude, there's some suggestion from the emails, but also there's like videos coming out, and there were videos coming out back then as well. Like there's videos from 2009, there's videos from 2010. Nobody was paying attention because people thought it was a bunch of bullshit. When the
Mm-hmm.
girl actually came out, one of the victims from Epstein Island came out and said like they're eating babies over there.
Yeah.
I was like, there's a couple of others as well, and Alex Jones has been saying that for a long, long time. He's talking about blood rituals. He's talking about
Yeah,
cannibalism.
blood
He's also
rituals.
talking about like Satan worshipping. He
Mm.
actually recorded a video as well. You know, right? He went to what's the name of the place? Bohemia Grove or something. Very right.
Yeah.
He actually believes that the politicians from like all the political leaders from like different countries actually come to that place and they actually worship Satan. They do like a whole ritual.
Yeah.
So, but now it's like I don't know if he's sold out or if something has happened, but he's not even on his side. Like these are the things we used to
Yeah,
talk
bro.
about.
He's been sold out as well.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening because people used to call him crazy, right? He was talking about
Yeah.
all of this things long time ago. He was the one who actually told Joe Rogan 10 years ago that there was an Epstein Island. Joe had no idea about it,
Yep.
and Joe probably did not even believe him. Like Joe didn't wasn't 100% sure that that's true, but now it's coming out, and it's like it could
This
also be
group
true.
has been doing it
Dude,
for
I
thousands of
believe I
years.
believe there are people who have been running this world for a long, long time. They've been running it for like thousands of years. So even though you're saying
Well, like,
thousands of years,
yeah.
I believe that this has been going on for a long, long time, thousands of years. So the presidents, prime ministers, all of the government leaders that we have, they're just the puppets. They're not actually doing anything. They're bought and sold.
Yeah.
Bro, watch the video. There's like a girl from the Democrats. She's sitting inside the parliament. She's sitting inside the White House. There's like a not the White House, sorry, the parliament. There's like a meeting going on, right? And she's
Mm-hmm.
getting live text from Epstein, and you can verify it using the emails because there's like time on the emails as well, right?
Uh.
Epstein is sending her the emails and giving her directions. So they ask her the question. She's actually
Yeah.
looking at the letter. You can actually see. So there's like a back and forth
Holy
between her and
shit.
Epstein. Epstein is directing her question by question, minute by minute. There's like
That's
a
crazy.
yeah, there's like a video on it, and and at the end, Epstein says, "Good job," because he told her everything what to say. You know, Thomas Messi actually came out. So Messi is the one who actually forced the FBI to release the Epstein files. Trump is
Yeah.
trying to destroy his career. So Messi actually comes out and he says that every guy in the parliament, every Republican guy in the parliament has got an APAC guy.
Mm-hmm.
APAC guy is actually donating to them. So
Like a
anytime they have to
Jewish guy,
make
right?
anytime they have to make any sort of decision, they're like, let me talk to my APAC guy. He's like, that's kind of like a
Mm.
joke as well in the Republican Party. Like they
Yeah.
will just call their APAC guy and be like, okay, we're gonna do this. Should we do this? That's how controlled they've been. Kenneth,
Who,
Kenneth has been doing this for years.
who is that? Who's Kenneth?
Kenneth, yeah, I'm not very sure actually. Who is Kenneth? Let me check. Is he a politician, Kenneth? I don't know. I just found it Kenneth Clark. I don't know. That's the only person I know, Kenneth Clark, that actually came out.
Mm.
Okay, so we were at the Epstein files, Epstein files, Epstein files. Okay,
Who will win? Earphone guy versus Jason Statham.
earphone guy versus Jason Statham.
Probably
Who is
Jason
the
will take
earphone
him.
guy? Earphone guy.
He's probably probably.
Jason Statham, bro. Jason Statham is like pretty old. He's got the martial arts experience, 50 years old. I got my money on this earphone guy, by the way.
Yeah,
I
probably
think we
will
take
take
him
him
down.
down.
I think we gotta take him down. You
He's
take him
50
down, he's
years
gonna.
old?
Yeah, he's 50 years old, bro. He's
Oh,
50
I
years
thought he
old.
was a bit younger.
He's got nice kicks. He's got nice kicks. He's got good striking, but I think you're gonna be able to shoot fast. Once you
Yeah, if
take
he's
him down,
50, then I'll take him. I thought he was like probably
yeah,
38, 39.
yeah, and you don't have to strike with him. Just take him down. I think you can land
Yeah,
the punch as well, but he's gonna try to kick you, right?
yeah.
But just take him down and that's it. Who will win earphone divers? Oh yeah, it's the same comment. Yeah, and good luck. Oh, this is an email. This is an email, right?
Yeah.
Okay, read. Our president also shares our love of young new bill girls. When a young beauty walked by, he loved to grab, snatch. Whereas we ended up snatching grub in the mess halls of the system. Life is
Mm.
unfair. Yours, Jeffrey Epstein. So he's talking about
Oh
like our
my
president
god.
also loves to grab young girls.
Yeah.
How are you gonna do this? Uh,
I swear Donald Trump is the most mentioned
Donald
guy in
Trump was
Epstein
mentioned the
file,
most.
right?
Yeah, he's mentioned more than Jesus in the Bible. He's mentioned at 5,000 something times in the Epstein files.
Yeah. I heard he's getting a lot pressed from other people,
Yeah,
like ambassadors and stuff.
yeah, but nothing has been done. I don't know what's going on. So you got a new challenger, by the way, John Cena.
He said 50 John Cena, bro. If one can hold you down, two can rape you.
Yeah, if two can rape you, 50 can rape you 50 times,
Yeah.
49 times at least.
Maybe
There
we
were a
should
lot of
ask
people.
him a question, actually.
What about you? What about 100 blue vagina versus a silverback gorilla?
Yeah.
A simple question.
Or how about one Blue Vegeta versus what is it called? Jeffrey Epstein.
Why are you looking for
Why?
blue? No?
Bro, who is this guy, man?
I don't even know what he's talking about.
He
Who's also
says
asking he was
he's
president?
seeing us. Where did you see us?
I have no idea. He could be lying.
Probably.
What was getting I had to send photos out of him. These were Democrats, mostly Democrats, and a couple of Republicans asking for custody. Probably have pictures.
I can see you right now. Bro, I think his nephew is trolling us. I'm not gonna lie.
I can see you right now. Where are
I
you
think it's
sitting?
one of the person that we know.
Have you got your eyes closed and then you see us? Oh my god. Yeah, but how do you know this is London? This is not even London. We're somewhere else. And you said you have seen us in London ourselves. It means you've been in London. It means you live in London.
Yeah.
Okay, by the way, bro, I'm tired of this stuff. Let's just discuss, right? We don't need to open the emails. Let's just go through it.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
just go
just
through
go
that
over it.
Elon Musk. Do you remember that email where Elon Musk is actually writing about he's writing to Bill Gates? about like the oh sorry, Bill Gates actually approached him. This sorry, Epstein actually approaches him this time about the Epstein Island. He's
Hmm.
talking about like in a code wording. He's talking about like he's saying diplomats or something else, and Elon actually tells him that there's projects going on that's not going to be like a productive time. And then Epstein actually comes back to him and say, "Do you think I'm retarded? I mean, there's going to be girls that are under 25 and they're cute. So what does that
Yeah.
even mean?
Yes.
There's not much that Elon can do to defend it. I mean, to
Yeah.
be fair, they didn't find a reply of email, Elon's reply to that email. So
He's like, who win, you versus Elon Musk?
I know that Elon Musk can do a bit of jujitsu, but he will get wrecked. He will get
He's old
wrecked.
and he's a pedophile, so we take him out. He will get mauled. We
Yeah,
can't we
and
can't accept defeat from a pedophile. No way.
exactly. He's only used to kids, and the same with Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg is he's not a pedophile, but he has I've seen his jujitsu.
What? What do you mean?
Huh?
Well, what did you say about Mark Zuckerberg?
I've seen Mark Zuckerberg's jujitsu. It's just I know it's
He's just
apparently
alright, yeah.
he
Yeah.
yeah it's not good. It's not explosive at all. Like he's very shy and actually shooting for the takedowns. I've seen his entries, bro. Like it's so telegraphed, so slow.
Yeah. They shy when it comes to real men. But when it comes to kids, they're
Even for
very
his fine, I've been
confident.
working to the edge of sanity. Oh yeah. Okay, let's go talk about the let's go through the let's go
He
through the
say
Epstein
who
email.
win, you versus Luffy.
Are you talking about Rufy? Me versus Rufy. Rufy destroys me.
No,
Okay,
he's talking
anyway.
about Luffy. He's talking about Luffy.
What the fuck is Rufy?
You search him.
Oh, me versus Rufy. Oh, we're talking like the animated character. I
Yeah.
don't know. That guy looks like some Japanese. He knows some Japanese stuff.
He looks
Some
like a
anime
nerd,
guy.
right?
He looks like an nerd, yeah. But the hat that he's got, he's
Bro,
probably
this
got some
guy's
sort
the
of.
anime guy, bro. I can literally tell. Vegito.
I mean, he's got some anime. Blue Vegeta, bro. Look at the name, Blue Vegeta. That is an anime guy.
Wait, what did you say? Blue.
Vegeta was it's a Dragon Ball
it's,
Z guy. Which one of your friends is like
it's
a
not
Dragon Ball Z?
Vegeta, it's Vegeta.
Vegeta. I don't
Yeah.
care, bro. I don't even worship him.
Okay, Blue Vegeta versus Blue Goku.
Blue Vegeta
Who would
versus
win?
Blue Goblin. Green Goblin. Okay, by the way, Elon Musk is actually asking Epstein. Look at that. We'll be in the BVIST bus area over the holidays. Is there a good time to visit? Musk stays on 13th of December 2013, right? He's
Hmm.
asking on 13th of December 2013, is there a good time to visit?
Yeah.
This one? All right. And then he says, any day, first, eighth, any day from first to eighth, played by year if you want, always space for you. Epstein replies. Oh,
Yeah.
Epstein actually replies back and says, like, any day from first to eighth, there will be space for you. Okay, then Epstein actually Musk then sent several emails relaying his schedule. Musk is telling him about his schedule, and two settled on 2 January as a date for the visit, right? The email
Yeah.
exchange ends with Epstein telling Musk that he would need to remain in New York and sending his regrets that they could not meet.
Hmm.
Uh, okay, he says, bad news. Unfortunately, my schedule will keep me in New York. I was really looking forward to finally spending some time together with just fun as the agenda.
Yeah.
So I am very disappointed. Hopefully, we can schedule another time in the near future, Epstein wrote.
Yeah.
So he got dated by Epstein first time. In November 2012, Epstein sent Musk an email asking, how many people will you be for the Heli 2 island?
Hmm.
And Elon Musk actually replies, he says, probably just Tallulah and me. What day and night will be the wildest party on your island? This is when he is
Yeah.
asking, who is Tallulah, by the way? Probably just Tallulah and me. And he's saying, what night will be the wildest party on your island? Musk replied in an apparent reference to his former wife, Tallulah Riley. So wait, were they going to go to the parties together?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Just Tallulah. I mean,
She
oh
was gonna
wow,
pick young boys. He was gonna pick young girls.
wow,
But
unbelievable. You're
even with
trying to
Trump is
find,
same. You know
dude.
that.
Elon has been mentioned in the emails multiple times, by the way. Even
But bro,
Trump, there was
even Trump is same. He went with his son, Baron Trump, and then he
yeah,
also
yeah,
went
but
with his wife as well, Melania Trump.
Eric was there as well. According to some of the emails, Ivanka was over there. His daughter was also there. So they've been doing that.
Dude, that's nuts.
Okay. Musk followed up with an email on 25th of December. Dude, he emails him on 25th of
Yeah, the
December on
commentary.
Christmas. Dude, he emailed you trying to find Elon D in those emails. Okay, by the way, bro, he sends him an email on 25th of December. He sends him an email on 25th, Christmas Day. That's when Musk is sending him an email to
Yeah.
respond to Epstein's message that encouraged him to visit and offered use of his helicopter. Okay. Do you have any parties planned? I've been working to the edge of sanity this year. And so once my kids head home after Christmas, I really want to hit the party scene in St. Barts or elsewhere and let loose. I mean, the man deserves a party, to be honest, right? Maybe not the
Yeah.
Epstein party, but he deserves some kind of party because he's been working to the edge of sanity. The invitation is much appreciated, but a peaceful island experience is the opposite of what I'm looking for. Musk wrote, wild party boy, party animal. Okay,
Damn.
Epstein comes back and he says, understood. I will see you on St. Bart. The ratio on my island might make uh, Kalila uncomfortable. Epstein responded, the ratio on the island. So is it talking about the ratio between the males and the female? That might make her uncomfortable. We'll see what happens. And then Musk replied, Musk replied, ratio is not a problem for Tallulah. He's completely fine.
So I
I think
guess
he's
she
probably
goes
not
both
even
ways.
I think he's probably not even asking his wife about it. He's like, he's got so much confidence, bro. It's like ratio is not a problem. She's okay with any ratio. She's okay with any gender. She's comfortable everywhere. And then on 2nd of January 2013, Musk sent Epstein an email suggesting that the visit wouldn't take place, saying logistics won't work this time around. Okay, so Musk has been harshly critical of those linked to Epstein, but the newly released emails appear to contradict his own long-standing denials of any ties of its own. The Tesla CEO told Vanity Fair in 2019 that Epstein was obviously a creep
Yeah.
and claimed that Epstein tried repeatedly to get me to visit this island. He tried repeatedly to get me to visit this island. I declined the emails. Bro, you're not even having a problem with your wife actually going to go, and you're like, I denied. You are no worried about the ratios. You're no worried about your wife going to the island. The emails between the two moguls come years after Epstein was convicted in 2008 of soliciting prostitution from a minor in Florida. Authorities later arrested Epstein in 2019 on federal sex trafficking charges. Okay. Okay. A separate email in the document shows Epstein longtime assistant Leslie Groff appearing to make plans for Epstein to have lunch at SpaceX. They wanted Epstein to have lunch at SpaceX in 2013, stating Elon Musk appreciates the invitation to the ranch but has commitments.
Hmm.
Lunch on Monday, February 25th at 1 p.m. as SpaceX is confirmed. It is unclear whether the lunch took place or whether Elon was in the attendance. Yet another series of exchanges from March 2013 features Epstein and Musk emailing back and forth after Epstein sends him congratulations the day after the SpaceX rocket launch. So they were
Oh,
close
okay.
friends. He's sending the
Yeah, they
congratulations
were.
after he's
Yeah.
launching SpaceX. They're having lunches together. Maybe Elon missed that lunch. I don't know, but they were trying to have a lunch together. Our representative of Musk and his artificial intelligence company did not immediately return a request for comment. Uh, okay, Musk has faced pressure to address any potential connection to Epstein in the past, including after an earlier Justice Department release of documents related to the investigations mentioned his name. Um, Elon Musk to Island. Is this still happening? Bro, Elon Musk also sent an email on 6th of December.
Yeah.
Is that still happening? No other information was included. And Musk denied making plans for the visit. And Musk actually says this is false. He wrote in the response to a post that all mentioned that mentioned the allegations. Musk also denied knowing Epstein longtime co-conspirator Ghislaine Maxwell, claiming that much circulated photo of two of them together at an event was because she photobombed him at a
Hmm.
Vanity Fair party. Musk stated that once he visited Epstein's Manhattan apartment for about 30 minutes with his
Yeah,
ex-wife Tallulah Riley as part of the research for a book she was writing, but did not specify an exact date. When's the
I
line?
think you have another comment.
What kind of? What is your gender? What is your gender, by the way? Jada. Uh,
Blue or Vegeta. Oh my god.
Dude, I want to read the email, the retarded email, Epstein email to Elon Musk, calling him retarded. Calling him retarded.
Huh? Epstein
There was
called
an
you
email
retarded?
from Epstein calling Elon Musk, uh, saying that am I retarded?
Oh yeah, yeah, that one I
Do
think.
you think I am retarded? That was a funny email. Oh shit, that's on Facebook. Trump is in the episode. The reason why I'm not made it public.
You can even probably search it up online, and they will probably
Yeah,
have it.
okay, okay, I found one. Found one. What day night party will be the wildest party on your island? Musk wrote in November 2012 email to Epstein. Musk said he wanted to party with Epstein once my kids had home after Christmas.
Hmm.
Do you have any parties planned? Musk said in an email, I've been working to the edge of sanity. Okay, we read this email. Do you okay, okay, there's another one. Epstein Epstein appeared to ask Musk if he wanted to join a party at his house in New York City. Musk scoffed the idea of having to hang out with the United Nations. Do you think I'm retarded? Just kidding. There's no one over 25 and already cute. Later that year, Musk asked Epstein when a good time to visit the island would be, but Epstein said he couldn't do it because of his schedule.
Hmm.
I've never been to any Epstein parties ever, and how many times called for the prosecution of those who have committed crimes with Epstein. Musk posted, "The ACID test for justice not is not the release of the files, but rather the prosecution of those who committed heinous crimes with Epstein." Okay, so can they actually prosecute Elon Musk, by the way? Because he has never actually been to the party. Like his name has appeared. It looks
Yeah,
like he
he
really
he
wanted to go
hasn't.
there.
Yeah, he hasn't. But bro, like he was trying to go, and we all know what the parties were. You get what I mean?
Yeah, we all know what
But
the
what's
parties were.
crazy is like online. If they find online predators, they arrest them immediately. But they literally have these all of these evidence right in
Yeah.
front of them, and nothing is happening to these U.S.
I think it's
billionaires
all
or
because of Donald Trump because he's got a lot of influence. I don't know how the law works, by the way. I don't know if they can take any action, legal action against Elon Trump just based on the evidence that he knew it.
yeah.
Because he can
Oh,
just
he's
go to the
saying
court and
check the email of Epstein to Patrick.
I've seen Epstein emails to Patrick.
Is that like is he trolling us or is he serious?
I don't even know.
Just check.
A daughter of former Australian Prime Minister Paul Keating passed
And apparently
brother.
he's
Patrick
Gary's
Keating's
friend.
email address to Jeffrey Epstein. To Epstein and Jay Stanley and sister Barsha Bank. You can share brother's email with Epstein. Okay, I'm gonna check this one out actually. Oh, this one with the Australian, the friend with Gary, the Australian friends. Sorry, Australian's prime minister daughter. There's something with that. I know. Man, Daily Telegraph. You have to pay for that shit. Fuck that shit.
Oh my god. Is there an email then? Epstein to Patrick.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, are you able to access it? Or?
Oh, so I've tried two websites. I was not able to access that. I'm gonna try another website. By the way, the whole COVID thing was also mentioned.
Yeah.
They were planning a pandemic in 2014. Mr. Krabs is the operator of the business with them. Dude, is
That
this guy
has
just
to be
making
a
up stuff?
joke.
Is this guy just making up stuff?
There's no way. Yeah.
There's something about the New Mexico, but that's not what I'm looking for. Patrick, what is going on with Patrick? Okay, so by the way, so it's Patrick Keating, right? She has denied. Patrick Keating is the guy. Actually, has denied meeting Epstein or Stanley or fulfilling any request from Epstein. Emails also indicate Catherine Keating had social contact with Epstein between 2010 and 2013. She has stated she was not aware of his criminal conduct. Basically,
Hmm.
that's what she said. These emails are part of a larger document. So, Australian Prime Minister's daughter,
That is insane.
Australian Prime Minister Paul, oh, daughter of former Australian Prime Minister Paul Keating. So it means Epstein also had hold over Australia,
Yep.
their politics too. Because if he knew the daughter of the prime minister, who knows
Yeah.
how much hold he had over the the government of Australia? Like he could get information from them easily. Anytime
Yeah.
her mom is making any decisions, he could influence the decisions by actually giving them money and blackmailing them.
Yeah.
Hmm.
He's saying you don't know about Krusty Krabs?
What the fuck is crusty crabs? I know about crusty crabs, but it's a yellow thing.
He's saying you need to check other daughter peril.
Pearl Keating. I mean, Pearl is also crab, bro.
So he's just trolling us.
He's just trolling us. He's just making up the names.
He's like the whole group.
Oh, you know what we should do before the stream? We should actually take like a screenshot of the emails that we're going
Yeah.
to be discussing when we're actually going through this. You know, on the Department of Justice website, if I know the exact references, if I know which numbers contains the emails, then I can put it
Yeah.
up. But there's like thousands of them. There's millions. There's 3 million
Yeah,
documents.
there's so many
How
of
am I
them.
supposed to actually find them? There's
Well,
too
bro,
many.
I'm gonna
The
send
click.
you the link as well, where they all of the files that they uploaded, they've been saved there. You can't basically they haven't been taken down. I'll send you the website, and then we can have a look
Okay.
there. Bro.
Okay. Let's look into the Epstein files about the pandemic.
Yeah. Bro,
Epstein.
just give me 1 second. I'm gonna join back. Yeah, just 1 second.
You want to join back? All right. Come back. You don't know. You don't know. Squidward is involved too. Dude, the whole group. Squidward. I don't even know what that is. Wow. You know, why the fuck am I actually googling all of this stuff? Oh my god, this is another character, man. I've seen it. It looks like all of these characters have actually spent some time in the toilet. Bikini Bottom. Bikini Bottom. Are we talking about the actual Bikini Bottom, dude? I can check the Bikini Bottom as well. There you go. Bikini Bottom here. What else? But oh my god. Dude, listen to me, listen to me, listen to me. We're gonna talk about we don't want to talk about the bikini bottoms and we don't want to talk about Squidward. We don't want to talk about the actual stuff that is going on. Epstein library drop has sparked significant controversy regarding discussions on pandemic planning years before the COVID-19 outbreak. So the very fact that the COVID actually came, and the very fact that we got controlled by the vaccines and the lockdowns, it was all planned. Look, emails from 2017 revealed that a representative from Bill Gates' private think tank BGC3 no now known as Gates Ventures, sent Gates a list of project recommendations that included a strain pandemic simulation. Strain pandemic simulation. They wanted to do a simulation before. Kind of did that.
Hello.
Oh my god, Fight. We've been discussing. I found it, by the way.
Well, what did you find?
So a representative from Bill Gates' private think tank, right? Sent
Yeah.
Gates a list of project recommendations that included a strain pandemic simulation. They want to do like a pandemic simulation. We're talking about 2017. That's
Well.
before COVID-19. Gates reportedly forwarded this confidential project outline to Jeffrey Epstein.
Hmm.
Oh my God, he's sending this information to Jeffrey Epstein. Other emails from 2015 suggest a person sent Epstein an agenda for a pandemic preparedness meeting proposed to involve the World Health Organization and the International Committee of the Red Cross. So they wanted to take World Health Organization on their side. Who? Wow.
So do you think they planned the pandemic?
I mean, like it's a possibility from the emails we can actually see. There's a suggestion that they might have done it. The 2017 correspondence discussed developing technical specifications for pandemic modeling
Hmm.
of various strains within the broader context of healthcare and biological defense research.
Yeah.
A spokesperson for Bill Gates dismissed the personal allegations in the file as absolutely absurd and completely false, claiming Epstein sought to defame him after Gates refused the partnership. So I don't know, they could be false or not, but it seems like from the emails that it might be true.
Mm. There is some comments by the way. You don't know Squidward is. We know who
Dude, I
Squidward is.
saw that. I saw the Squidwards. I saw the Bikini Bottom.
Bikini
These are
Bottoms.
all characters. I put
My
up all
guy
the
is back.
characters. You gotta
Yes,
make
I'm
me do all
back.
the research. I'm back.
I am back,
This is
boy.
back. Back again. Shady's back. Okay, now I wanna know why Bill Gates.
Bro, Blue Vegeta, just reveal yourself. Just tell us who you are.
Yeah, like this
Been
has been a
hiding it. You've
suspense for
been
a long,
keeping
long
it
time.
very secretive.
Why
I
Bill
know it
Gates
has to be one of the person
and his
in our
wife
circle group, bro. In our
broke
friend
up?
circle group. If it's
Yeah.
from outside our friend circle group,
It's kind of
that's
disappointing. Like you
concerning.
haven't told us. You've been watching our live for like a long time and you haven't told us.
Yeah, he's
Like
been
there's so
here
many
for
things that
like
are
I
coming to
think
my mind.
30 minutes.
I don't even know. Like you could be hiding in the room. You could be behind me. You
I
like
am
you could see
Asian
me.
guy.
That's
He's
not a
a.
good enough hint. There's many
Oh,
other Asian
he's
guys
told
than
me
them.
then. He's told me.
We are Asians as well. Like we're just South Asians.
I know, but it can't be Nafis, right? Nafis
From the
has a
other
different
parts of the
account.
world,
It has to be
from the
Tommy.
other
Oh,
parts of the world. So are you saying that you're living in another part of the world at the moment?
give us
Blue
more
with
hint.
Jada, man.
You're Asian and what
Blue is
else?
my favorite color, man. Block down and trust and
Yes, I
share
am.
display
He
once you
said.
do break down and trust and server betrayals. Yo, Bill
Oh,
Gates.
he's told me. See, I told you. He said yes, son.
Dude, he
I
might
don't know
just be
if he
lying.
said yes, son, to me or he said yes, son, to you when you said like he's from a different
This
part of
is
the
my
world.
name. Now he could be playing. He could be playing on this now. Maybe this is not Tommy actually. Maybe this
Ah,
could be somebody else, and maybe he's playing on this. It's like, okay, I found a name, and then I can just pretend to be Tommy, and
yeah.
I can just ask them weird questions, and they'd be okay with it because they're used to it now.
Or I can just take a screenshot and send it to Tommy and be like, "Is that
Blue,
your
which
bro?"
is yeah, ask him. Yeah, ask Tommy about this one actually.
Right? Okay, I'm gonna screenshot it.
Blue Wachita. This is the guy. He's pissed off.
Who the fuck is Tommy? Okay, yeah, he doesn't know. So where have you seen us? That's the question. Did you see us in the gym? Did you see us by Stratham? Did you see us by Norbury?
Yeah, what was that? Did you see
Did you
us
see
in the
me in his
cinema? Did you see
office?
us just like
Yeah.
on the
Was it in the
streets?
academy?
Yeah, was it in like strip club? Where did you see
From the
us?
Philippines, brother. Do we know anyone from? We don't know anyone
What
from.
are we doing actually? This guy said he's from London.
But you
And
said you
now
saw me, right? Or you saw him?
I could be fucking around, bro.
He said no.
Did you see me like shaking hands with a lady boy? Or like what did you see us? Was I
Did
doing
you see him
kickboxing,
turn
Muay
Super
Thai with
Saiyan or
somebody?
something? What did you see?
What did you see?
I am literally looking at you in my screen. Okay, just This
No,
guy
but
is
you're
just
not
trolling.
in.
He's just
Okay,
trolling
all
us.
right. It's trolling. He's trolling. He's trolling. I remember this guy's joined a stream before, but
And
not
he just
seriously.
subscribed to us
It
at
might
very
be
least.
from.
Just
I'm
subscribe
literally
to us.
looking at you. Yeah, please subscribe at least. Yeah, I
Subscribe
think
and
this guy,
just like
bro. I
all
think
the
he's
like
joined.
our videos.
I think he's joined our stream. I think he's joined our stream before. I've
Yeah, I
definitely seen him.
noticed
I
he
remember having
has joined our
conversation.
stream. Yeah.
I remember having conversation with him as well before, and he told me the country that he was living in. Actually, I can't remember exactly, but trying to
Now he's
remember.
saying he's from Philippines.
He said Philippines, right? I think it's Philippines. Yeah, because I remember him telling me last time like it was Philippines. I
That
am
is
okay.
when you told me I am. This guy said he will win versus Leafy. Yeah, I remember you asked him a question like in another stream as well.
Yeah. Or maybe last time he was asking me about Luffy as well, but I heard it was Ruffy. I thought it was Ruffy, and then
Yeah,
it
and I was
started
telling
telling
you
me.
it was Leafy. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, Ruffy would actually see me. Okay, anyway, so Bill Clinton and Bill Gates, they split because she reportedly expressed unease after meeting Epstein in 2013 and was horrified by their continued contact. So that's why she left Bill Clinton, because she was displeased with Bill Gates and Epstein actually spending time together. Oh my God. Recent release files from 2026 have brought these issues back into focus while Melinda stating her ex husband has questioned to answer regarding that period. After the split, a spokesperson for Bill Gates confirmed that he had an affair with a Microsoft employee for 20 years ago. Bill admitted he caused pain to his family. So, with workplace behavior, Bill Gates was sleeping with somebody else for like 20 years.
Hmm.
Oh no, it was roughly 20 years ago that he slept with somebody else. And then there was a loss of trust and values because he had connections with Epstein.
He's like
Unemployment hit.
unemployed. It's hard for him.
It is hard, dude. It's hard. Like we got nothing else to
Yeah.
do. All right, it's okay. Fuck man, that hurts actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pouring salt on my wounds. I'm already
Yeah.
in pain, and he's bringing that in front of the whole planet.
I am watching you guys. So he's
Yeah, it's right.
unemployed as well if he's watching us.
So yeah, if you both of us are unemployed, so we're on the same boat,
So
dude.
we are meant to be.
Yeah, we're meant to be. We're meant to
You
be together.
talking
We can
nonsense
create our
too?
own community, unemployed community that we can
He's
do.
saying we talking nonsense too. What about the question he's been giving us?
Yeah, but what questions have you been asking us?
Vegeta versus you.
You've been giving me some toilet characters. Literally half the
Enoch
characters are in the
versus
toilet.
you. What
Yeah,
the fuck is that?
like what? We both are unemployed and we both are talking nonsense. So we are on the same boat. Just accept the
Yeah,
fact.
we are all on same page, guys. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. Look at your name, bro. Blue Vegeta. That is your
Only
name,
this
literally.
guy with cap. So he's just going.
You know, all of us are talking nonsense, not just this guy with.
Okay,
Irfan
thank
guy is the
you. I
goat.
am goated, yeah.
Holy shit. That is insane. 5K should be on his side now.
Yeah, I am on his side.
You guys can make a team.
Yeah.
Okay, so what else do we want to talk about? We'll talk about Jeffrey Epstein now. We talk
Hmm.
about Jeffrey Epstein with Bill Gates. We'll talk about him with Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Donald Trump stuff has been removed, and a lot of stuff can actually
Okay,
not be
let's ask
accessed.
him. What do you want us to talk about? Give us a
Well, yeah, what do
topic.
you want us to talk about? Do you want us
So
to
at
talk
least we're
about
not
anime?
talking nonsense, right?
Yeah, we've been. Give us any useful topics. Oh,
Come on, Blue Vegeta. Money. He wants to talk about money.
let's talk about money. We talk about the billionaires literally going to the Epstein Island having a party. It's all about money, bro. What money do you want to talk about?
You seem done.
Yeah, we can. You know what we should do? Actually, you know what we should do?
Or
I mean,
the
the
Quran. Oh my
Epstein
god, he's
Island,
Muslim as well.
or the Quran. Money or the Quran? Oh, should we talk about Quran? By the way,
Yeah, we can talk about Quran.
we can talk a bit about Quran. Let's do.
What
Which part
specifically
of
do you
Quran?
want to talk about? Do you want to talk about
Um,
the all the attacks against Quran?
no,
Like,
he's saying that he's not Muslim. So what's the point then?
oh, he's not Muslim,
Just
so
interested.
he's just interested. Okay,
Yeah, so we can talk about like Islam and peace. Islam actually brings the word Islam actually means peace itself, and
he's
you are a
Christian.
Christian. So in Islam, what is the commandment about the Christianity? So Islam actually believes that Christianity was a true religion as
Mm,
applied, But Jesus actually came. He was actually a true prophet of God. Islam respects Jesus Christ a lot, but we just don't accept him as the God. So, and we believe that in the first 300 years of Christianity, none of the Christians actually believed that Jesus was a God himself, but that actually came later into the Christianity. But if the
Hmm.
Christians actually do believe, then obviously we should be respecting them. This is their own belief.
Yeah,
Um, Islam also says, Prophet Isa, yeah,
Prophet
Islam
Isa.
also says the Jews and Christians will be judged according to their own books, and Muslims will be judged according to their own books. So it means the Jews and Christians can actually go to heaven as well, as long as they're doing the right deeds according to their own book. And
Yeah.
we're talking about the right version of the book. If there's any amendments to the books, or if there is any teachings that are violent, so like in Judaism, actually Talmud, right? It actually says at some point that if you're a Jew, and then you have the right to actually steal from the non-Jews, and you also have the right to do any wrongdoings to a non-Jew. You can lie to a non-Jew. There's some points. I don't think that was the actual religion itself. So that would be wrong. Obviously, if somebody is doing that, or if you think that you're superior to the non-Jews, like they call us goy, basically. Everybody else, every non-Jew is like a goy,
Hmm.
and they're like inferior to them. So that would be disrespectful. But other than that, man, Islam only has good things to say about every other religion. And Islam,
And
and by the way,
yeah,
Islam is a religion that actually brings people together, and there is no superiority or no inferiority in Islam. There is hadith that actually
yeah,
says
with
that
Jewish here is right in the Jewish religion. There
they
is
have the
superiority.
superiority, but I
Yeah.
wouldn't, I wouldn't, I wouldn't think that that was actual religion when it actually came. Maybe there are
Hmm.
amendments that they actually made in the religion. I don't think when Moses actually came, or like Hazrat Moses actually came, that's what he was
Yeah.
preaching. I don't
Yeah,
think he
that's
would be
true.
preaching that. Okay, so in Islam, Holy Prophet said it himself that a dark skinned guy has no superiority over a light skinned guy, and a light skinned guy has no superiority over the dark skinned guy. And in the mosque, the way that you're actually praying, it shows you the equality because everybody's standing together. Everybody's
Yeah.
their shoulders on each other's shoulders, and they're praying behind the same imam. And it doesn't matter. You could be the richest person on the planet, but you could be behind the poorest person in the when
Yeah.
you're praying. Yeah, right. So it doesn't really matter. Everybody's going to be praying together, and you're
Hmm.
praying to the same God. You're bowing down to the God. Basically, this gesture itself is that you're killing your ego, and then you're praying to the God.
Yep.
And Islam also has like a universality. So we don't prefer like a race. Anybody can turn into Islam. Anybody can be a Muslim. You just have to believe that Holy Prophet was the prophet of God, and you have to believe in all the other prophets before him. You need to believe that there's 124,000 prophets in total. There's God, there's the angels, and God is the one with the characters is described in the Quran, which is like I think in Hadith probably, like he's the all loving, he's all powerful, he's present everywhere. That type of God,
Yeah.
and he's all conscious. He knows the future, he knows the past. He didn't come from anyone. Nobody created him. He created the whole universe, and we all will be um, answerable to him on the day of judgment.
So, what's
So
your
I,
thoughts, Blue Editor?
yeah, that's pretty much the message. Basically, loving everybody and not forcing there is actually a verse in Quran that actually says there's no compulsion in religion, so you can't force your religion on anyone. You can preach your religion to people, but you can't force it on anyone.
Yeah.
And everybody has the right to profess their faith. So even in Medina, there were Jews that were living that were allowed to go to their synagogues. They were allowed to worship. And in many of the Muslim states, when Christians were actually, Turkey was actually controlling the Palestinian state, there were churches in Palestine, but Christians were allowed to go to the worship places. They were allowed to worship according to their own ways. If you see in any Muslim countries, minorities are not allowed to profess their rights, it's only because people are controlling the religion. They're doing bad wrongdoings in the name of religion, but that is not the message of Islam.
He's saying I'm slowly believing how I don't have the discipline. I mean, that's
Discipline is like the,
understandable, yeah.
I would say discipline actually comes with
But
time.
even if you convert, right, it's like a slow process. We don't expect you to pray 5 times a day immediately. We don't
Exactly.
expect you to quit drinking or something
I
like
can't
this.
expect you to do
Like,
something that I'm not doing in
yeah,
myself like 5 times a day. So
exactly.
you can slowly start the process. First thing is believing. Second thing is, so believing is basically believing, the
Taking your
actually
shahada,
believing that
right?
God exists, which
Yeah.
means that anytime, huh? Take your
When you take
shahada.
your shahada, it's basically you
When you
believing.
take your shahada, it means you believe. But whenever there's like something happening, when your life is in trouble, like
Yeah,
actually believing in God and believing that God has got your back. So making the right decisions when the difficult time actually comes, thinking that God has got your back.
yeah. He's talking about
And
like pork, very big in my culture. Hmm.
yeah, so that you're gonna have to compromise on this if you um yeah, if you actually start believing in Islam, you're gonna have to compromise on pork. But the first thing would be shahada. The second thing would be namaz.
Yeah,
Actually praying 5 times a day, or as many times as you can, right? So that would be the first thing. If you can't pray 5 times a day, maybe start like one time, 2 times. Start doing that. Quran, just reading the Quran and reading the
yeah,
Quran with actually the translation. Arabic, there's Arabic teachers that I can actually help you find. You might be able to find like online Arabic teachers as well. And for reading the Quran, actually, and just learning about the Quran. Basically, you can watch like a couple of podcasts. There's a couple of guys that are actually making videos on YouTube. You can actually, there's few books about the interpretation of Quran. You can read the books and find out more about the teachings of Quran.
yeah.
And just being good to people, to be honest, like that's one of the most important messages of Quran itself. Anyway, that God says to Holy Prophet was like at some point that when you were feeding the poor, you were not actually feeding the poor, you were feeding me, right? Holy
Hmm.
Prophet. And when you did that to the people, it wasn't actually, you were not actually doing it to the people, you're actually doing to me. It means that God actually was living in those people, right? And not the God itself, but that's like a
Yeah,
figurative sort of thing. Like when you do those things for the people, you're actually doing those things for me because I am the one who created this, right?
yeah.
So that's a good thing.
I'm 25.
I am 31.
How old are you? He must be young. He sounds young. It's
Yeah,
probably
from
like
the anime.
19, 20.
But it's good. It's a good thing that you're actually trying to learn about those things
Yeah.
and actually do what you think is right for you. So one of the good ways is actually watching a lot of debates.
23.
Stick
Okay,
on Quran.
you're awesome, no?
You're
You're
ours.
we. Yeah.
Yeah, I think one of the better things is actually to watch the debates between like Islam and Christianity. It could also be like just getting the general knowledge of Islam. Just get a
Yeah,
general knowledge of Islam. Read Quran a lot. Read Hadith books. Read the message, of actual message of. Read the actual message of like Islam. Like, what is the message? What is Islam about?
yeah. I
Once
think
you
with
have a
him it's mainly the Pope thing, I think. It's because he's saying it's like his tradition. So maybe
yeah,
if he goes against that, his whole family goes against him or something like that.
yeah,
It
but
could be
there's
that.
not. To be honest, there's not many restrictions in Islam. There's only restrictions about two things. There's restrictions about like alcohol and
Yeah,
there's restrictions about pork. There's no restrictions about anything else. Like if you want to eat
yeah,
chicken, you can eat chicken, lamb, beef, whatever, any sort of fruits, vegetables, anything is acceptable. If you like fish, anything that lives in the sea, that is acceptable. It could be any fish. It could be crabs. It could be even alligators. To be honest, Islam doesn't have any. Yeah, it's not
yeah.
haram.
Yeah,
Anything
alligator
that
is
lives in the
fine.
sea is not
What
haram.
about
Actually,
duck, by the way? Is that fine?
duck,
Yeah.
duck is halal. Yeah, duck
Duck
is
is
halal.
allowed, right?
Duck is halal.
Yeah.
The only things that are haram is pork and any of the carnivores. Obviously, nobody actually eats carnivores. Carnivores would be like cats, anything that are eating animals, like cats, dogs,
Yeah.
um, any sort of like bears or like any sort of stuff. So that would be haram. But other than that, everything else is pretty much fine. Like camel is fine. Horse,
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but I think horse is fine as well.
Really, horse.
The only thing is, okay, so if the horse is being used for like riding and stuff, that horse would
Hmm.
not be fine. But I think maybe it could be fine as like a last resort. I think if you're using something as like a transport, something for transport, because horses are known for being like a mode of transport,
Yeah.
that would probably not be the best thing. But
Their meat must be rough though, right?
hmm?
Their meat must be rough, as in like chewy.
Okay, horse actually. Let me confirm it, man. Let me confirm it actually.
Blue Vegeta, do you have Muslim friends?
Horse meat is generally considered halal and it's permissible. The opinions vary between
It
fully
is
permissible and
permissible.
dislike depending on this. Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Fully permissible. Some people actually believe that it's disliked, but nowhere says it's haram.
Mm,
It's either permissible or disliked at some points, but you
okay.
can't eat it.
But
Yeah,
maybe when it's like all the stocks are like in that
yeah. It
in that
says
scenario, maybe you
specific
can.
forbidding the meat of the domestic donkeys. So if it's like a
Oh,
domesticated donkey, you would not be able to eat the meat of that. But if it's like a wild donkey, I think that's fine.
yeah. Dude,
Yeah,
donkey, I don't think so. I would. Yeah, I would
donkey is not allowed, but
dislike
a
that.
lot of people are actually eating it.
Who's eating them?
Oh, in Pakistan, it's very common actually. But
Really?
it's like undercover, undercover. They're not telling it.
Oh yeah, they're not telling. Yeah, I've
They're not
heard
telling
the
it. Lahore
stories
is
as
very
well.
common actually. It's Lahore is very common. They found like millions of, like thousands of kgs of donkey's meat from various different
Yeah,
shops.
you're
Oh,
saying
it's
shit
laggy now.
fact. Damn.
Okay, okay. I hope it's back now.
Yeah, I was asking you, Blue Vegeta, do you have Muslim friends? Because you seem to be a bit interested in Islam, right? When did you take the interest in Islam? Like, and what was the reasoning behind it?
Yeah, we were born Muslims, so me and Faik were actually born Muslims.
Yeah, how much you weigh in kilograms?
Talking
My
about
weight
a
is
fight now.
58 kilograms.
Thinking about a fight now. I'm 65. He's looking at the weight class. He's like, would I be able to take up those boys? Do you train, by the way? Do you train like wrestling or jiu-jitsu or anything like that? Or like kickboxing? Only one
I
in college.
don't
There's only got one
know.
friend in college.
One friend in common.
Yeah. So what else do we believe in? So we believe in Quran, we believe in God, we believe in the Prophet before him. We believe in the angels. I don't know how much information you have about the angels. The
His
angels seem
name
kind
is
of very
Muhammad
interesting.
Yahya.
Hey, my name is Yahya Ahmed. Pretty cool, man.
Boy, is this guy trolling? I can't tell if he's trolling or not. Muhammad Yahya, bro, come on.
Do you think it could be Nefis?
That's what I think it's one
But
of
it's not
them.
Philippines though. I don't know. But they have Yahya name over there.
No, but who would name them? First name is Muhammad, second name is Yahya. I don't
No,
think so.
people do that. Muhammad Yahya is a common name.
Muhammad Yahya? No
Yeah,
way.
it is. The bro, there's people. There's people.
I used to be Buddhist.
Okay, it might be true. There's nothing wrong with. There's a place where you're very Muslim. Okay, I know there's places where Buddhists and Muslim actually living together, and maybe they don't have the best bond over there. It's in Myanmar, right? Where Buddhists were actually killing Muslims, but I think Philippines might be
In
better.
Philippines?
Philippines it might be better actually. By the way, I don't wanna disregard anybody, but there was like a Buddhist. Why do you have to say allegations about being in the files? What do you have to say to the allegations about you being in the files? We don't want to comment on us being in the files, right? And it's not like we went to the. It's not like we were in the. We were partying at the Epstein Island. We just went to the Epstein Island because we had other concerns. We practiced fighting.
We had biscuit
We
and tea. We
martial
came back.
arts. Epstein is pretty good at like some of the moves. He said us he was gonna show us some of the moves.
Yeah,
Yeah, and we had good experience with that, man. So we just the amount of time, the training that we had at the Epstein Island, but we didn't actually party at the Epstein Island.
yeah.
That's not us.
We were white belts there. They were like black belts. Donald Trump had a black belt. Bill
Exactly. They were
Bill
showing us
Gates
how
had
to
a
do
black
stuff.
belt there.
Yeah, they
Like they were
basically taught us like
experienced
if one
at
man
whatever
can
they were
hold you
doing.
down, two men can rape you.
This
This guy
guy
trying to find Epstein D for
D
real.
for
Yeah, first he was talking about the Elan D,
oh
now
man.
he's talking about the Epstein D. What is that guy's obsession with the D's? Okay, so you have a good experience at the island. Um, yeah, I mean it was hard. There were points that it was hard.
Was you hard
Yeah, like
or
the
was
last
somebody
15,
else
20
hard?
minutes of the training would be hard.
Oh,
Yeah, the experience was hard. So like
oh.
when we're taking class, let's say we're taking like a 2 hours class, the last 15, 20 minutes would be Epstein would just put it on us. The last 15, 20. Here we go.
Yeah. The pressure
It's
was
really hard.
insane.
There's a lot of workout. And just like Spike was saying, if one man can hold you down, two men can rape you.
Yeah.
We learned that firsthand over there. Epstein taught us that.
Bro, you know
From
there's a picture of Ilya Topori with Epstein.
huh?
There's actually a picture of Ilya
There's
Topori
got
with
to
Epstein.
be AI, bro. There's got to be AI. Idiot Puri is
Bro,
only
that can't
29 years
be.
old.
You know that picture was circulating even before the AI became big, right?
Idiot with Epstein. That is
Yeah,
insane.
check it, bro. And he looked hella young there as well.
Do you think he went to the island? Do you think he was a victim?
Or maybe he just met him there. Or it says in the file those classes didn't last longer than 2 minutes. Yep, he's right about that.
Okay, Elliot Puri and Epstein were doing this. I don't know if you know why. There's no verified evidence of official mention of Elliot Puri in the recent Jeffrey Epstein document. I'm not looking at the documents.
Check the pictures.
Dude, there's one on TikTok. I don't know how. Might be false.
He looks young there as well, right?
He looks very young. Yeah,
That was a picture that was circulating a while ago.
I can't see it because it's on TikTok, so I'm not gonna be able to see it. But that's gotta be
Check
false.
on
Otherwise, it
Google.
would be all over the social media. But in the fights, these chases didn't last longer than 2 minutes. I mean, that's kind of true as well. Okay, what are we talking about, by the way? What?
Is there
Yeah,
any
Sam.
other
What do you think about the
topics?
Epstein files, by the way? What do you think about the? What do you think? Uh, what do you think is the validity of the emails that we have? What do you think about Trump? Do you think the DOJ should be taking action against Trump? And why is there no action being taken so far? And do you think there's any defense of Donald Trump in the files? If you look at the Epstein files, there's so many places where this guy's been mentioned with the 13-year-olds. There's almost like 16 instances where there's rape allegations against Donald Trump. So, do you think there is any defense of what happened? He actually literally just saw a girl, 13-year-old girl, actually giving birth. There's evidence that they were breeding babies, or there's evidence of cannibalism. There's evidence of blood rituals. A lot of stuff actually going on the island. There's evidence of like blood transfusion as well, because when you torture somebody, their blood actually releases adrenaline. So this is the blood that they were actually getting from the children. And according to that, if you transfuse that blood into your body, you could possibly achieve anti aging, according to some of the sources. So what is that about? Like a long time ago, by the way, long time ago, if you even watch the movies, right, you see how people actually attain their age, right? They'd be like an
Yeah,
old witch. She has lost her age. She's old. She doesn't have the same powers, but then she starts drinking blood from like a young child,
yeah.
and then she gets young. She becomes young again.
Hmm.
Where do you think that story actually came from? Where do you think that? Do you think there were people that were actually doing it? Do you think that actually happened?
Yeah, they must have got an idea from it. You
Yeah, but I'm just saying maybe there were people that have been doing it for thousands of years, bro. How do you know that?
know? Yeah.
And do you know, by the way, I have a theory as well. Do you know, like a long time ago, there is evidence that people were actually living for like hundreds of years. Like if we read
Hmm.
the biblical documents, if we read like the Quran and stuff, right? What does
Hmm.
it say about the age of the prophets? They were living up to like 900 years, 1,000 years. Some of the prophets,
Yep.
right? Like even the age of Noah. Noah was like more than 1,000 years, according to some of the resources, right?
Yeah.
He was Noah was the oldest man, right?
Hmm.
The guy who achieved the most age, at least
I
the
think
prophet.
so. Yeah.
So why do you think the age dropped to like 70s? Why do you think it dropped to like early 70s or late 60s? Well, to late 70s maybe now, that we don't have many accidents happening.
Do you think they
Do you
were
think if
drinking blood?
huh?
Do you think they were drinking blood?
No, I'm not saying that they were drinking blood, but I am saying that the age actually dropped maybe because Adam was pretty old as well. By the way, he lived up to like nearly 1,000 years as well, according to the biblical
A
documents.
thousand. Holy shit.
Yeah, yeah. So, by the way, the age dropped because I think there could be maybe the age drop itself is like a defect. Maybe it's like a gene that somebody actually gave to us.
Yeah.
Somebody actually put that gene in us, so we don't live for that long. And those guys, the people who are actually running the country, the people who are actually running the world behind the scenes, they might still be alive. There might be people who are like 2,000 years old, 3,000 years old behind the, because then they have knowledge, right? So how do
Yeah.
you want to stop the progress of the world? How do you want to stop people from actually being a threat to you? How do you stop them? You restrict their age because you know, okay,
Restrict
they're going
age.
to get some information. By the time they're 65, 70, they die. And then there's not much
Yeah.
research they can do. Like, how much knowledge can they actually pass within the 65, 70 years, right? They can pass on knowledge to their kids, but that's when they die. But if there's people behind that are 2,000 years old,
Yeah.
dude, these guys, they've seen ages, they've seen generations, they have all the information, they know everything. Like, do you think there's a possibility that there's people that are living?
What would you do if Genghis Khan army resurrected and hunted you?
The Genghis Khan ain't got
I think so.
shit on me, bro. I destroy the whole army. I would stand in front of the army and I would say, whoever's got a balls to actually stand in front of me, come here and do it. I would have a sword in my hand and I would rip everyone's with them heads off. And the hearts, I would take the hearts out of their soul and I would put it down.
Damn.
I would step on it.
Dude, you're talking about
Genghis
Genghis
Khan.
Khan. Just letting you
No,
know.
I don't think. I don't think I would do that. I think I'll just make an agreement with him.
He was the baddest
I would
man.
say that I like horse riding. Can I ride one of your horses? I'll be on his army. I would attack my own army if that happens.
Yeah.
Mm. You know, 10% of the world actually contains Genghis Khan's DNA.
Yep.
That is the fact.
That is insane.
That is insane. Okay, by the way, we were talking about the age of the prophets, right? Age of Adam.
Oh shit. He's saying you don't have army. He's saying he's one man army basically.
I am one man army.
Yeah.
Okay, I call Adam lived for a total of 930 years before he died. While the Quran does not state an exact age, Islamic traditions often suggest Adam lived for approximately 1,000 years. Bible says 940 years, Islam says approximately 1,000 years. You give 60 years of life to the Prophet David dying at age 940 or
If
960.
this guy built army, would you join him if one guy? 100%. He's my guy.
Yeah, we're gonna be in the same army.
Yeah.
And I will conquer the whole planet with my army. We will step into every single country. And it would not be by invasion. It wouldn't be some sort of thing that we would have to fight for. It will be because people will bow down to us. We will show them the truth. We will change their hearts. We're like aliens. We're different. We're both different.
Yeah. You
It'll
heard
be
the
my
man.
beautiful voice. You know, if I ever have a chance to actually do this, to conquer the planet, if I really wanted to, I can do
He
it through a
said,
live
"Don't
stream.
skip my message." What's his message?
What is your
Oh,
message?
it's
Dude?
what do you have to say
You haven't
to
messaged. You haven't messaged in a long
allegation
time.
about you being in the files? That was it. No, it's the other one.
But you haven't messaged anything. Or maybe your message got deleted. Actually, maybe you're writing some shit that doesn't even
Oh
appear on
yeah, I
the.
think I think sometime when you write an inappropriate message, it just hides it.
Yeah, the
You can't
stream
send it
filters
through
your
the chat.
message.
So put like
So
spaces in between words. I think you are being true to
I
yourself.
think I'm being true to myself. I think I know what I'm worth. I know what I'm capable of. I know my skill set.
Yes.
I know. I've seen the mind games. I've seen Conor McGregor. There's things that I picked up from other guys. I
Oh
see
yeah,
how Conor
Genghis
was able
Khan.
to
I
get
don't
into
think so.
Aldo's
He will
head.
have good mental warfare, right? You can
Who?
just talk shit to Genghis Khan, right? He
Yeah,
might
that's what
just
I'm saying. Like
he might just
Genghis might
break
not be
your
able to
heart.
understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
This is the thing.
Blue
I
Vegeta, are
might.
you gonna be in Genghis Khan team or are you gonna be in our team?
Yeah, if
That's
the
the
shit
real
actually goes
question.
down, if the shit actually goes down, and you're, if that shit goes down in Philippines, let's say Genghis Khan is invading Philippines, and I come to Philippines to actually save it from the invasion of Genghis Khan. Which side would you pick on?
Yeah.
Genghis Khan army might look big. So the army might have like thousands of people actually invading a country, and then me and Fike, only a two-man army comes. Which side would you pick on? We don't have horses. We don't have swords. We are not dressed in an armor. We don't have any armors or shields. We're dressed up in shorts. I've got my New York snapback hat on. Which side would you pick on? It has to be us.
Why do you think I need help?
What would you? Why would you not need help? He's invading every single house. He's taking over everybody. He's killing. He's killing their men. That's what he's doing. What do you think your plan is? There's thousands of people actually invading the country. How would you stop them? You obviously need some help.
By the way, how much? What was his army size? Was it huge or was it?
Oh,
I don't know about his
okay,
army size.
let's
I
actually
just
check.
know that he was ruthless, right? The way he was just killing them, invading, very strategic as well.
We're gonna do research on Genghis Khan.
Check his army
Genghis
size.
Khan army was arguably the most effective military force of the 13th century, built on a foundation of strict meritocracy, decimal organization. I mean, estimated a number between 100,000 to 130,000. So there's 100,000 to 130,000.
But is that a lot
Imagine
back in the time, or is that
that
that's
is that's gotta be a lot, dude. But like 1,200 to that was in 1,200, right? Maybe it wasn't a lot. Maybe it was like a decent number. But imagine like 100,000 people are knocking your door. What do you do? And you're like, I don't need help. So how much you gonna do? You can't even leave your house. Like you go on the on your roof to jump of the building. They're gonna be outside. So that it's a little problematic here. Okay, what is the size of dude when Prophet Muhammad was fighting actually 1400 years ago, right? His army was like at some
their
point it
army
was like
was small as well, right?
250,000 or like 1,000 men or something like this. 102,000 insane amount of army even
200
today. No, it's not. It's not actually.
Today's more,
Huh?
right?
Huh?
Today's like on average, there's each country has more than 100K soldiers, right?
Dude, way more than 100K. Way more than 100K.
And
Like Pakistan's army is nearly 0.6 million.
okay, that's a bit mad. It's actually true.
USA,
What about China? China has a lot as well.
China has a lot of people in general, but I'm looking at USA army numbers. I say so. On active duty, they have 454,000 soldiers. That's just on like active duty. And then Army National Guard is 328,000. That's on top. Then
328,000.
Army Reserve is 172,000. Total uniformed person is like 954,000.
Use
Approximately
squares,
multimedia
do
active
some
duty person
research.
several shows already been rented
He's
or used
saying
the
do
largest
some research.
1.3 million. Use squares, do some research. No,
So those
only use 7.2.
950,000 soldiers, can they actually be deployed on in a war, or they just some of
I
them
mean,
can?
not all of them would actually be deployed in a war, but then you have like I
At
don't even
least
know if
half of them, right?
I mean at least half of them should be able to be deployed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Russia, China's army, right?
Check
China's
China's,
gonna
yeah.
be. I think China's gonna be way more.
Yeah, China is gonna be a lot more.
Oh yes. Composed of approximately 2.035 million.
Holy cow.
Yeah, China's more than 2 million, bro. That's insane amount of army. Yeah, let me check Russian army.
Ugh.
Which army is the most advanced, by the way?
I think US Army is probably the most advanced.
I think in terms of technology, U.S. Army is
Wait,
definitely the
wait,
most
yeah,
advanced.
technology wise, yeah, but when it comes to
Russia's got the
hand-to-hand
most
combat,
weapons.
it's probably
If you're looking at the numbers, Russia's got the most weapons, and Russia's got the biggest weapons as well. Okay, Russia's army is bigger than US's army as well. Russia's army is estimated reserve force is estimated like 2 million. Active duty person is like 1.32 to 1.5 million. Total authorized strength is 2.39 million. Russia's army is even bigger than China's army. It's 2.39 million.
Yep, Sam, what do you have to say now?
What do you have to say now? Right, this is crazy, man.
He's asking
Let
about weight again. So I'm 68 kilograms. He's 65.
Pakistan army numbers.
He's like, no, no,
Yeah.
no, no.
What do you estimate about
68.
the Pakistani army numbers? I don't
I'm
even know what
68
you're talking about.
kilograms. He's 65.
Okay, so Pakistan is like 560 to active duty persons that many, National Guard is that many, strategic plans is that many, budget is that many. Okay, so 560 to 654,000 are on active duty. Then you have approximately 555,000 as like a reserve personnel. Then paramilitary forces like 295 to 500,000. Bro, there's more people in Pakistani army than US army, by the way. If you're looking just at
Yeah.
the numbers. Yeah, it's more than a million because that would be a million. Nearly like 1.4 million in Pakistani army.
Mm,
Because I think those countries actually pay a lot of attention to the numbers of the people who actually serve in the army, right?
yeah.
USA is relying more on the technology. They have like more
More on
advanced
technology. Yeah.
stuff. Yeah. Okay, so now we look at which army is the most advanced. Which country has the most nuclear weapons? Which country has the most?
Uh, is it in
Gotta be done
Pakistan?
with the most nuclear weapons.
Yeah.
Dude, Pakistan is not even close. Pakistan is not even
No,
going to be top.
nuke has Pakistan has around like 100 something nukes, right?
Dude, that's nothing.
Is it?
100 nukes is nothing, dude. Russia is at the top, right?
Yeah.
You know how many nuclear weapons in the world with the total inventory? You know how many nuclear weapons Russia's got? 5,459.
Oh my God. Are
Yeah,
they planning on destroying the whole universe instead of one planet?
they can easily do that. The United States is the second one, 5,177
Yeah.
nuclear arsenal. So Russia, 5,459. United States, 5,177. You have China. Dude, how many do you think China would have? China is number three. So the first one
3,000,
is
4,000?
5,000. Huh?
3,000?
China is 600.
Oh wow.
But China,
That
they're saying
number
they're currently
dropped.
the fastest growing arsenal. China is currently growing very fast, but China is like really low behind
Yeah.
because China actually became powerful in the last couple of years, like 50 to 60 years. They were not very powerful. Like when the
Yeah.
World War happened, they were not even very powerful. They got beat by Britain in like 1940 or something.
Hmm.
So they were not very strong. They just recently started becoming strong. But Russia has been in war like for a long, long time, so they're more trained to do it. US Arthur is biggest, most advanced, most arsenal. Most advanced maybe, but not most Arsenal. I think Russia beat them in numbers, just by a small margin. Okay, and then France is 290, and then UK is 225. So UK is top five though. Bro, we're a small country, but we got 225.
Okay. You have a question? Bible Vegeta.
Would you be willing to be test subject for nuclear? What are you saying? Like I am flying with the bombs? Like they're fighting a bomb and I'm going to the invented arsenal. Invented arsenal. They're testing on me. Like there's a new rocket launcher launch, and they're just testing on me. See how far my dead body actually goes, flies around. Nah, I'm good, bro. Thank you. Okay, who's the most advanced, right? Let's check. Let's check.
Yeah.
Who's got the biggest? Who's got the biggest nuclear weapon? Let's say that's a nuclear weapon. We're just looking at the size right now. Mm. Who do you reckon it would be? I think Russia by size. Okay, so the Tsar bomb, 2220, bro. Russia is the most powerful, the most
Damn.
powerful ever detonated in history. This is the Tsar bomb, RDS 220. That thing is powerful. Detonated on October 1961. It had a yield of 50 to 58 megatons. Oh my God. It was roughly 1,500 times more powerful than the bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki combined.
Wow.
Dude, 1,500 times more powerful. If that thing
That's
is
that's a
destroying
big
one
thing.
city, they're destroying 15. They're destroying the whole country, bro.
Yeah.
One of that thing, the SAR bomb, they're destroying the whole country.
Holy
I'm
sh-
telling you right now. If the war actually starts, they drop one on the UK,
the whole UK is gone.
we're done. We're done, bro. 50 to
Sam
58
said
megatons.
they wanna test the blast radius.
You want to test the blast radius?
Is
Oh, you
that
want to
the
test the blaster?
company?
Okay, that would be a good idea. It was a one-off propaganda weapon and was never meant for practical. They said it was one-off propaganda weapon and it was never meant for practical military use. Most powerful in active service, dude. But that was, I think, one time in history they just wanted to do the test. So I think that's what he's probably. I don't know. Is that what he's referring to? So that is,
Yeah,
they don't have that in active surveillance right now. So the most powerful in active surveillance that they have right now is 10 megatons. So the one that I'm talking about was 50 to 58 megatons, right? The
hmm
one that they have right now is 10 megatons. Russia's got
yeah,
again. It's RS-28 Sarma, Satan 2. The thing is literally called Satan 2, bro. Satan is trying to destroy the world, right?
yeah.
That is Satan 2. This is currently considered the most powerful and longest range intercontinental ballistic missile in the world. It can carry up to 15 independently targetable warheads. The thing can carry up to 15 warheads. Some reports suggest configuration can include warheads with yields exceeding 10 megatons. Dude, if you
That's
can carry
crazy, right?
15, if it can carry 15 warheads, and then you have every warhead is 10 megatons, then you can have 150 megatons.
Yep.
Oh my god. Okay, Russia is like far, far above. Then the
Yeah.
second most powerful is USA with a maximum yield of 1.2 megatons, which is nothing compared to like Russia. Russia is like 10
hmm
megatons. Although the Biden administration announced plans to retire it in 2022, it remains in the enduring stockpile as of early 2026. So, yes, Sam, both of your claims are wrong. Russia's got the biggest weapons and Russia's got the most army numbers. I think I only agree with one of your claims, which is America's got the most advanced weapons. Like, I see the technology that they have is amazing.
Yeah, I think they probably are the most advanced.
It was 8 minutes long and 27 tons for physical size and weight. As I said, 200 tons made the
And
largest
we know
combat
that
missile.
the bomb was in development during the Cold War. Samsung.
You talk about the Star bomb, the one that was detonated in 1961. It was probably, yeah, it was probably. It must have taken like years to actually do that. Okay, so US has got up to 10 megatons, 455. Then USA's got W88 Trident, which is like 455 kilotons. Hmm. Okay, let's check out USA weapons. We're just gonna check USA weapons, right? We're gonna have like a USA military weapons. Okay, M7 rifle. Does anybody know about this one?
No.
So this is to replace the M4 carbine for close combat forces. We're talking about close combat action. So M7 is the new rifle, right?
hmm
So began widespread fielding in January 2026 with the 25th Infantry Division to replace the M4 carbine. Okay, then you have M250 automatic rifle, the new 6.8 millimeter light machine gun replacing the M249 saw. Then you have handgun system. Then you have the anti-tank. The FGM 148 Javelin and BJM missiles remain primary heavy and anti-armor systems. How does that even work? Like anti-tank system? Does that destroy the tanks?
Yeah, probably.
Dude, the submarines are big, right?
Yeah, they're massive.
Which country is most advanced in military capability? United States is widely considered the most advanced and powerful military in the world, a position that is held in global rankings since 2005. While the USA leads in overall global reach and high tech technology, countries like China and Russia lead in specific niche categories such as hypersonic weapons or total fleet numbers. Dude, United States military budget is also great. It's 895 billion. I think it's more than any other country in the world.
Oh, pretty impressive.
Russia number two, China number three, India number four,
hmm
according to them. because of its active manpower. Okay, South Korea number 5. South Korea, not North Korea. Wow, that is
Mm.
insane. By the way, I didn't think South Korea was like that good.
Yeah, same. Bro, I might come off to be honest. I
So
might
come off.
rest for a bit, and then I'll have badminton session to go to.
Okay, then if you're coming off, I'll come off as well. Developing nations like investing in the military. List of the most powerful. The United States military officially maintains the most powerful military in the world by combining unmatched power depth with overwhelming air and defense capabilities. With a population exceeding 341 million, the US supports more than 2.1 million total military personnel. More than 2.1 million in mandatory South Korea. As we know, the bomb was in development during the Cold War. Mandatory South Korea. Why is that? The nation dominates the skies over. America has
Alright, I'm
got
gonna
three
leave for
thirteen.
now.
Okay, that's fine. America's got
Alright, see
13,000
you,
planes, by the
Blue,
way.
Blue Vegeta. Catch
Okay,
you.
I will
Catch
leave now as well.
you.
By the way, do you want to train? Do you want to train later on?
Bro, I have badminton. I'm probably gonna finish late soon.
Oh, you have badminton. What time do you have badminton today? Or like what time are you
Uh,
going to?
8 to 10 normally.
Yeah,
It's
so can
like
you not come late?
9:40, but we leave from the gym by 10, close to 10.
Oh, so can you not like do it afterwards or?
Afterwards, we'll be able to. Might be able to pop in before for like a quick one if you want.
Yeah, if you want to just come and do boxing, maybe. I mean, what I can do is I can pop in the gym around like maybe 8:30 or 9 o'clock, and I can do my workout by myself, and then you can play badminton. When you come, we just do like pads and stuff.
Yeah. I'll let you know, yeah.
Yeah, just see, and let me know like how it goes. Like, doesn't
Alright.
have to be. All right, anyway, man, have a good one.
Alright, see you.
Bye,
Bye.
Vijay.
Bye bye.
Bye.